Today we have a unboxing and breakdown of a possible final Kyrie Irving shoe. It's the Kyrie Infinity. Let's go. What's good, everyone? It's Zach from Tamster's Kicks. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are breaking down, like I said, the Kyrie Infinities. Same thing, you can see Infinity 8. It could be the same thing, but it could also possibly be the last Kyrie shoe. There's been a lot of rumors that Nike won't extend this deal, but I had to get my hands on the 8s after I did love the 7s, and Kyrie's line's been one of my favorite hoop shoes, so I had to get these in hand, show you guys a little performance review. Today we're going to break these down. If you haven't seen a basketball review, we're going to go through the shoe, just real quick how I copped them, and then I'm going to break down things like the traction, cushion, fit, support, all that good stuff. At the end of the video, I will also give a little bit of my ratings, reviews, personally how I felt wearing them, and of course, you guys, before we get into it today, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, pushes this video out to anyone else who's trying to see what these Kyrie 8s are, how they feel, and of course comment if you guys like these shoes, if you've hooped in them yet, if you're trying to get them, let me know what you think. But let's go. So a little bit about the Kyrie line. I love Kyrie shoes. These ones, these ones are fire. This colorway, I was waiting for a fire colorway. I know the 8s came out, Infinities came out a while ago, but I was waiting for a colorway like this, and this was one I definitely wanted. The Kyrie line has been super solid. I love the 1s, the 2s, love the 3s, love the 4s. The 5s were nice. I didn't really like them as much though. The 6s I was kind of iffy with as well. I have hooped and just killing with the 7s right now. I wear them all the time at the concept ones. But now with the 8s, I was excited because I've heard really good things. And the 8s definitely combine a lot of things that the 6 and 7s had good things about, and they brought them all together on these. Versus the traction, I just love how the traction on the Kyries comes up on the sides, and these ones are phenomenal. From the torsion plate to the implementation of the traction pattern to the midsole to the cushion, everything on the Kyries has always been my favorite. I've always loved how it curves up the sides. It helps so much for cutting, for ball handling, for stopping quick, anything like that. And this one takes what the 6s and 7s do very well, and I mean most of the Kyrie line, and it combines them. Traction pattern's sensational. You'll never have to worry about anything really with the traction on Kyries. Next we got the cushion, and the cushion goes pretty crazy on these, and it's definitely one of the most cushioned Kyries yet. So the midsole is a pylon midsole, pretty soft. You have a Zoom Strobel in there, you got a Zoom air unit in the heel, and they just put everything in these bad boys in the cushion, and they are definitely, you can feel it right off the bat, they're fire. I love the cushion in them. It helps because usually the Kyries get pretty bouncy over time, especially with that side to side as it breaks in, kind of the traction pattern molds to your foot and does very well with the cushion, and I love that about these. The cushion setup is very similar to not the GT runs, not the jumps. We don't like the GT jumps, but the GT runs. Those ones had a nice solid cushioning system, and it was very, very similar to those, so they did a lot of things well there, and I think they did make some improvements. I don't know if I would prefer them over the 7s cushioning, but that Zoom Strobel and the Zoom Air combination in there is money. Materials, this specific color goes crazy, and I just love the feel of the materials on foot. Now the forefoot has this kind of textile, scratchy, you can hear it, kind of scratchy textile material. It's nice. I mean, I don't know how I feel. It's not as soft as I probably prefer on foot with the past Kyries, like the 7s. I did like those a little better, but I mean, materials, premium. For what you're paying, they give you some nice material. Here on the collar is super nice. I love the cushion as well as the Achilles. They did very well with that here on the material, so I will give them credit with that. But one thing I actually don't like about these, which I'm surprised, is the tongue. The tongue is like this synthetic leather, and it's very bulky, not breathable. Towards like the actual bottom of the tongue, towards like this part of the tongue rather than the upper, I do like that part, but it just has this big like tongue unit right here that I just have not liked. and it has also actually caused some dead space right here when I've moved side to side, so I don't like that part about it, but overall the rest of the materials are pretty nice. Now the fit, I've always loved the fit of Kyries, and this one let me down just a little because of what I said about the dead space, and it's mainly because I'm a wide footer, so I go up a half size in Kyries. I'd almost recommend going up half sizes anyways in Kyries because of the fit of them, but I like more of a little bit, not super loose, but a little bit looser fit rather than a super snug fit because of my wide foot. So that's what I recommend here. Maybe go up a half size. Wide footers, just be warned that when I went up a half size, I did have a little bit of room here in the toe, of course, because of that, but also that dead space on the medial side right here. I think it's something that could break in as you hoop more, but at first play, I did not like that about them. Finally, we have the support, and I'm going to show you guys right here. You can see this midfoot like lockdown system they got with the different straps. It goes in through the toe, comes up, goes through the midfoot in that like pink and blue. And it's really like noticeable. You can see throughout the whole shoe that they're trying to show you how they're keeping the Kyrie locked in with support. Goes all the way here through the toe. Then it's going to come up here, goes up. And they also have these two that come down and go back through. I don't really know what some of them do. Definitely this mid part's going to keep you locked in here, but I suppose that it makes sense that this back part's trying to keep you pushed into the shoe. Right here, the toe's trying to keep you in as you move side to side, forward and backwards. So I did feel it. It feels really good on. I love that support, but the fit is just what kind of hurts the shoe. And I don't know if it's just because it's a wide foot. Maybe I just need to break it in more, but that was the only things I kind of noticed. Traction on these, 9 out of 10. I love the traction on the Kyries. The cushion, we are going to give it a 8.5. The cushion's pretty good as well, bouncy. Gonna break in nice too. Materials, an 8 out of 10 because I just didn't really enjoy kind of that textile, as well as the tongue really ruined the materials for me. And fit as well, as I'm gonna say, is an 8 because of that dead space. And it's gonna fit different on everyone, of course. I just give my recommendations based off of shoes I wear in the past, shoes I hoop in, so that's my recommendation there. And then final thing with the support, I really like the support. I give it a 9 out of 10 as well. Kyries, the height of Kyries has never bugged me, even though I do prefer low top shoes like Kobe's. But I do really like the support, feels locked in, and I just think it's a super good shoe. So did they live up to the expectations? I think so. It's one of my favorite Kyrie shoes. If I'm being honest, I think I would prefer the 7s over these, but I do really like these ones. They're contender. I like these ones, I think, better than the 6s and the 5s. So I would be looking to get these if you're looking for a solid basketball shoe. I love Kyries, you guys know that. So that's it for the video today. Leave a like, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys on the next one.